Hey guys, good morning. It's your girl SeekretD coming to you with today's strawberry letter response. So this lady writes in, I forgot how old she was, right? So she's married. She has two older children. She said that her elder father has been showing signs of short-term memory loss. So her and her husband decided to keep him during the week and let him go home during the weekend because he has a younger wife who's about 20 years younger than him that they don't trust him with, right? So she then goes on to say that the wife is acting like he's their responsibility and he hasn't been home in over a month. So she says that now he has a nurse who comes over, a young nurse who comes over, to check on him twice a week. And she said he calls her his angel, right? So he always makes sure that the her husband has cash so he can give it to her, even though they told him he's not supposed to pay her. He doesn't have to pay her, tip her, or whatever when she comes over. He's always adamant that he wants to give her money, right? So she said one day they fixed up the basement. So he stays in their basement. They fixed in the basement for him, so he has like a little apartment down there, so he can have some sense of privacy and independence, etc., etc., etc. Right? So she said one day she heard him and Miss Angel laughing in the basement, and she's like, okay. Then she said she heard the TV turned up very loudly. And then she said she heard running water. And later on he came up and she's like, what did you guys do earlier? And she said he smiled. And she asked him, like, did she touch you? Which is an interesting question. And she said that he said, she washed him down. She washed him down with some water or whatever. She wiped him down. And he liked it. And she said he was grinning like a fool. So she's saying that she thinks that her dad is paying Miss Angel to have sex with him, and she thinks it's wrong. And what should she do? She said her husband told her to mind her business because the man is grown. That's the letter, y'all. That's the letter. So honestly, it's none of your business, right? Your daddy is grown. He a grown man. He's married to someone 20 years younger than him. So it ain't his first rodeo with these young women. I don't know, maybe he got money because he keep taking out money from his angel. Maybe that's how he's locking him in. Maybe he's handsome. Maybe he's, attractive for an older man. I dabbled in the elders. So some of them, Okay, so it could be a lot of things, but the long story is it ain't your business, like your husband said. Yes, he's in your house. If he didn't personally tell you, yeah, I'm sleeping with Angel, then you can't make assumptions. And he might not personally tell you because, of course, he's married. He got a whole wife. It doesn't seem like she's checking for him. You haven't mentioned her coming by to see him. He hasn't been home in a month. His wife doesn't seem to have to come by to check on her husband. She seems like she's living just fine without seeing her husband. So he might be just fine without seeing his wife. They might both be doing the same shit. But that's none of our business, okay? There's nothing you can do because he's grown. Y'all gonna let me know how y'all feel, but that's how I feel. There's really nothing much to say here. There's a grown older man. The nurse is a cute younger woman, but he's used to that, and they're, I guess, used to him. He be reeling them in, pulling them in, something. But yo, daddy got them draws. No, I'm gonna stop. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. Also, feel free to continue to send me things to post about. Bye.